Hello, good evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here on this Wednesday evening as we are going live across YouTube and across the world on this Wednesday evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. We are going to be doing our 10 to 14 day update live here on YouTube for you in the next hour or so. So I'm going to go through live chat in a bit, and I'll shout out as many of you as I can, and take some questions along the way. And then in the second half of the live stream, we'll do our 10 to 14 day, and it's going to be great. It's going to be an interesting live stream. I think got some interesting charts showing up at the moment with southerly winds and that. So we shall see what happens. The title of the live stream is more southerly winds next week, but with a question mark. So I think we only get another push from the south next week. How long it lasts, how mild it is, what happens, with that remains to be seen. And we'll be going through the chart data for you in around half an hour or so's time. Just after the live stream, we're going to begin the Christmas countdown as well, everybody. So Christmas countdown 2022 will be getting underway this evening in just under 1 hour's time. I will stop the live stream. I'll hit go or public on the video that's already been uploaded. The first Christmas installment, episode 1 of the Christmas countdown. That's going to be coming up to you straight after this live stream. It's going to be great. It's going to be epic. I can't wait for you to begin going on the Christmas countdown journey with me. So how are we all, everyone? I hope you're having a lovely Wednesday evening. It's been wild, hasn't it? It's been wild out there today. Torrential rain, gale force winds, autumn has well and truly descended. But as I say, I think we might be back to quite warm southerly winds again next week, actually. So it'll be interesting to go through the chart data a little bit later on. Now, if everyone can say thank you so much to our moderator, James098, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much to James098 for moderating on the live stream. Epic. Thank you so much, James, moderating. Paul is going to be along a little bit later on. He's going to be a bit late, but he will be checking into the live stream a little bit later on. So we'll have Paul, James, and James with us, so that's going to be our moderator team of this one. No Kev today, no Kev, but we have got James098 right now, and we have got Paul James coming shortly. Okay, we're at 37 concurrent viewers with 12 thumbs up. Please smash that like button, everybody. Let YouTube know that you're enjoying the live stream. It'd be absolutely fantastic if you can all do that. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm going to start going through the live chat, and I'll shout out as many of you as I can along the way. And it's going to be an interesting live stream. JRP Romeo, hi Gav, Met Office 10-day trend has your favourite. Well, I've heard about this. Retrogression. Lol, mid-November. Looks very mild. Wow. Are we in for a little bit of retrogression? I wonder. That would be exciting, wouldn't it? Benjamin Dover is here. How to you, Benjamin? Thank you so much, my friend. To Bendy Over for checking in. Wow. Adam is here as well. How to you, my friend? Stuart McSwan is here. Hi, my friend. Hello to you, Stuart. Thank you so much, Stuart McSwan. Thank you for becoming a channel member, my friend. Thank you. I don't see the badge actually, so maybe you got a separate account or something. But thank you to Stuart McSwan, my friend, for becoming a channel member. Right, okay, we're going to go through the live chat now. Then I'll take some questions along the way, and it's going to be epic. Right, so first person in with us was Katrine. So good evening, Gav. Good evening to you, Katrine. Thank you so much, Katrine, for being on the live stream. Mark, Kanish's here. Evening, Gavin. What is the MJO? And that can be, and can that be another factor with changing the weather types we get at times? I tell you what, Mark, it's very involved, the main Julian oscillation, very involved. But I saw your question. So this is, I'm going to read the definition of it from Wikipedia. So the Madden Julian oscillation is the largest element of intraseasonal 30 to 90 day variability in the tropical atmosphere. It was discovered in 1971 by Roland Madden and Paul Julian of the American National Center for Atmospheric Research, NCAR. It is a large-scale coupling between atmospheric circulation and tropical deep atmospheric convection. Unlike a standing pattern like El Nino, Southern Oscillation Index, or Southern Oscillation, the Manchurian Oscillation is a travelling pattern that propagates eastwards at approximately 9 to 18 miles per hour through the atmosphere above the warm parts of the Indian and Pacific Oceans. The overall circulation pattern manifests itself most clearly as anomalous rainfall. The main Julian oscillation is characterized by an eastward progression of large regions of both enhanced and suppressed tropical rainfall observed mainly over the Indian and Pacific Ocean. The anomalous rainfall is usually first evident in the western Indian Ocean and remains evident as it propagates over the very warm ocean waters of the western and central tropical Pacific. This pattern of tropical rainfall, thunderstorms as well, of course, generally becomes nondescript as it moves over the primarily cooler waters of the eastern Pacific, but reappears when passing over the warmer waters of the Pacific Ocean of Central America, etc., etc. The pattern may occasionally reappear at low amplitudes over the tropical Atlantic and higher amplitudes over the Indian Ocean. The wet phase of enhanced convection and precipitation is followed by a dry phase where thunderstorm activity is suppressed. Each cycle lasts approximately 30 to 60 days. Because of this pattern, the Madden Julian oscillation is also known as a 30 to 60 day oscillation, 30 to 60 day wave, or intraseasonal oscillation. That, Mark, is the Madden Julian oscillation. I hope everybody enjoyed that. I hope everybody enjoyed that. It wasn't too scientific, I hope. And yes, it can have impacts worldwide as well. Right, Katrine is here. Hello to Katrine Basin. I'm not putting ads in there. Sorry. Hello to Katrine Basin. So Steffi is here. Good evening to Steffi Adcock. Good evening, Gavin. Not long in from school and watching this while eating tea. You enjoy your tea, Steph. It's going to be an interesting live stream. We're going to do some screen capturing soon. You enjoy it, Steph. Thank you so much for being here. Holding close to 50 concurrent viewers. If everyone can smash the like button and let YouTube know that you're enjoying this live stream, that'd be absolutely fantastic if you can all do that. Right, Mark. Also, Gavin, when you said Wade last number of winters, let's do that again. Mark. Also, Gavin, when you said Way last number of winters have been, it wouldn't surprise you. Does that mean we won't ever get a cold winter ever again? I don't know what you're asking really, Mark, but I think you're asking, are we going to get a cold winter at some point? I reckon we will, but we can't say when that's likely to be. Mark, also Gavin, in 1995 into 1996, winter, it took till 2010 get another cold type. Yeah, that's true. We had a long run of milder winters, although there were one or two cooler ones. Though we had 2000, 2001. That's a little bit cooler. Yeah, but from 95, 96 until sort of 08, 09, there was a long run where it was, where we didn't have any cold winters. That is true. Right, Steffi. Oh, Steffi's answered Mark's question about the MJO. Hi, at Mark. This MJO stands for Main Julian Oscillation. It's a circulating pattern between Philippines and Australia. It can mildly influence our weather patterns, but only sometimes. That is true, Steph. That was more concise answer than I gave. I think that's a little bit more concise. Right, okay. Let's have a look. Mark, Gavin, for us to get a cold winter, Don't forget, high pressure over Greenland and low pressure over Spain. What helped that in the winter? Well, it's a chicken and an egg, really, Mark. So, you are right. You've got to get the blocking, to the north and low pressure to the south, and send the jet stream south. Now, does the jet stream move and then you get the pattern in place, or does the pattern get in place and that moves the jet stream? So, it's a chicken and egg type scenario, and you can't really do one without the other, to be honest, my friend. I think it's primarily like the pattern that moves the jet stream, and the circulation around the Earth. But yeah, you can't get one without the other. Shiram, hello Gavin, thanks for the feature Wolverhampton in the GFS chart for yesterday 10 to 14 day video. That's no problem at all, my friend. We may have a look at Wolverhampton again actually in a moment when we start screen capturing. We shall see. James 098 is here. How to you, my friend? Evening, Gav and chat. Been cold, wet here. Did not get above 7 Celsius until after 4 p.m. Currently reached 10 C now. Been wet, windy, wild, and autumnal today, hasn't it? We just hit 50 concurrent viewers. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here on this Wednesday evening. Please smash the like button and let YouTube know that you're enjoying the live. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. Adrian, it's your Adrian Major. Evening, Gav. Hope everyone's doing fine on this wet, wild night. For some of us, it's just starting here. Adrian, the wet and windies are just setting in. It's probably pouring down now. Around half an hour ago, it was just started. Well, 56 concurrent viewers. Thank you so much, everybody. We'll see how big the live stream gets. Yeah, it was just about half an hour ago, so I imagine now if I stuck my head out of that door in the towers, we would probably find it'd be pretty wild. Right, okay. Mark, Gavin, I know you're not saying much at the moment, which is fine, but did you know there have been at least some hints with the models for it maybe turning colder end of November into early December? The hints are there potentially, Mark. Let's wait and see what happens. Mark also saying, Gavin, I found Tony's forecast interesting last night about if it's dry and cold in November, it can tend to be a mild winter, but if it's a wet type of cool shots, that can give us early cold winter. Yeah, so Tony was saying that if you get cold weather in, I hadn't realised this, so I was quite surprised about that as well, actually, Mark. If you get cold weather in November, but it's an anticyclonic cold, then that will tend to favour like a milder winter. But if you get a cyclonic cold, like a trough of low and a dip in projection in the 500 millibar flow, that can favour a colder winter. So you get two different kinds of cold in November and in the winter months as well, of course. And the one that favours a cold winter in November is cyclonic cold. I would suppose that would also tie in with the theory of wet Novembers as well. Wet Novembers being followed by colder winters. So, cycles within cycles within cycles within cycles within cycles within cycles within cycles, isn't it? And I find it all fascinating, but Terry is much better at all of it than I am. Terry's much better at it than I am. But it really is fascinating, isn't it? How you get the cycles within cycles within cycles. Look, 66 concurrent viewers. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here on this Wednesday evening. Please smash the like button. Let YouTube know that you enjoy the live. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. We are going to do the 10 to 14 day update for you in around, what's the time? In around 15 or so minutes time. We're going to do our 10 to 14 day up live. It's going to be great. Right, okay. Let's have a look. Sheriff, hello, Gavin. Do you think we'll get some interesting weather this winter? We're bound to get something interesting, but of course, everybody's definition of interesting is different, isn't it? I think, Sheriff, you probably mean by interesting, you mean cold. And I don't know, but I suspect there would be cold snaps at the very least. There's got to be, hasn't there? We had a winter last year without any cold snaps at all. So I reckon, at the very least, we've got to have a slightly more seasonal winter than we did last year. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Trevor Hall is here. To you, Trevor. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to Trevor. Mark saying, hi everyone. I hope you're all okay. I'm good. Enjoying my chippy tea. Well, what you like? You enjoy your chips, Mark? Lovely. I love chips. I love I don't really like fish though, but I like if I had chips, I have anything with it. It'd be like a battered sausage or something. You can't beat good chips, can you? Alright, shout out Trevor Hall. I think Trevor Hall is here. Thank you so much. Good evening, Gav and friends. Hello to your friend Trish is here. Hello to Trish. Shiram, hello Gavin. Why is it always difficult to get rid of the exhaust high in winter? The exhaust high is a semi-permanent area of high pressure, Shiram. So you can't get rid of it, but you can displace it sometimes towards Bermuda, or Ridgely North, or, you know, you move it around, but you never completely get rid of the exhaust high. And I suppose due to the way the Earth circulates, you know, the exhaust high is primarily primed for ridging from southwest to northeast, which just happens to mean that we're downstream of it. And so that's the reason, you know, but you can displace the exhaust high sometimes a little bit, my friend. Duncan Wood is here. Hope you, Duncan. Thank you so much to Duncan Wood for being on the live stream tonight. Duncan said, what do you think the Southerly can eventually lead to WAA, warm air infection? Maybe. I remember many years ago, back in the 80s, watching a forecast with Ian McCaskill saying that, like, in the winter, Southerly is not a safe wind direction because it can very easily tilt, it can very easily tilt southeasterly and also easterly if it blows up, you know, a Scandinavian high through that warm air advection. So yeah, you know, maybe we'll get a little bit of DOAA in the end. We'll have to wait and see. Wow, what's happening? Something's going on at the bottom of the live chat. Oh, Tim has gifted 1 channel membership. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much to Tim for the channel membership gift. Thank you so much. And Best of Sweden, congratulations to you, my friend, for picking up that gift. Well done, absolutely congratulations to the Best of Sweden, and thank you so much to Tim for the gift. You will be a channel member, Best of Sweden, for the next month as a result of Tim's gift. So, well done. Congratulations, my friend. JL with a channel member chat. Hi, everyone. Merry Christmas. Warm or cold, whatever you prefer. Thank you so much to JL. Wow. I wish everyone a Merry Christmas. Warm or cold, whatever you prefer. Gosh, you're early. But then again, we are starting with Christmas countdown. On Friday, let's just have a little sip of magic water. We're starting the Christmas countdown on Friday. What are you talking about? No, we're doing, I'm gone. We're starting the Christmas countdown after this live stream. On Friday, this is what I was meaning to tell you earlier on, we are going to begin season 3 of Friday Night Live as well. So that's on Friday, but Christmas countdown is after this live stream. Thank you so much to Paul James for being here. Our moderators on this live stream tonight are Paul James and James098. Thank you so much to the moderators. Everybody say thank you so much to the moderators. That would be absolutely great. Paul's just dealt with a bot as well, so thank you so much. Benjamin Dover, can't wait for the countdown, Gav. Not long to go, my friend. Another 40 minutes. And the Christmas countdown will begin. Right, let's get yourself back up to the top of the live chat. So thank you so much to Tim for the gift, and thank you and congratulations, well done to the Best of Sweden for your channel membership for 1 month. Right, okay, let's go back. That's how I go on, I go up, I go down, I go up, I go down, I go up, I go down. Throughout my live streams, that's how I get on. Right, okay, Matthew Orchard's here. How to you, Matthew? Good evening, Gavin. Or maybe some signs for northern blocking towards the end of November. Maybe, Matthew. Let's wait and see. Okay, Steffi at Shiram, you cannot get rid of the resource high. All you can do is hope that it shifts in our favour. That hyper system is under the Hadley sale. Yeah, that's right. You know, it's a semi-permanent feature. Luke R is here. How to Luke? Thank you so much, Luke, for being on the live stream. Mark, Gavin, just laughing tonight. You're competing with balloons. Like most of you, you'd rather watch you any day. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much. I'm only competing with balloons, so I should be okay. We should be alright, shouldn't we? Michael Johnson is here. How to you, Michael? Thank you so much. Michael Johnson being on the live stream. Right, okay, Mr. Nugget is here as well. How to you, my friend? Benjamin Dover checks in. Wow. Good evening to you. JRP Romeo, Met Office. What about retrogression? I cannot roll my R's. Jerome, Gavin, is it true that sometimes if it's cold on the eastern seaboard some years, that cold jumps across like it did in 78, 79? I would say it jumps across, but you can get a pattern that causes it to be cold on both sides of the Atlantic. So if you get like a blocking area of high pressure set up over Greenland, that can send projection southwards to both Eastern America and a trough low, southwards from Canada to East America, and also southwards into Western Europe as well. So it's not so much a case that the cold makes its way across the Atlantic, because that can't really happen. The Atlantic Ocean itself will warm up the air, you know, quite a lot. We can get like a cold westerly, but it's not so much a case of that. More a case that the pattern can deliver a trough and a dip projection to both sides of the pond, if you see what I mean. Right, okay. Let's have a look. Yeah, we're going to be starting Friday Night Live from Friday. Is everybody looking to Friday Night Live coming back for season 3 on Friday? We'll have some fun and hang out late on a Friday night and wait for the pub run to update. I reckon it's going to be epic. I can't wait for that. Right, but make some progress. I'm a long way behind in the live chat. So, Adam is here. To Adam Blunstone, thank you so much, my friend. Richard Scheller, Horse Chestnut, back in Blossom. Fresh spring leaves out here in Little Stepping. The seasons are confused, my friend. Seasons are very, very confused. Callum is here. Callum J, how to you? How to Callum? Chris Ailing is here too. Good evening to Chris. Thank you so much. Chris Ailing for being on the live stream. Josh, the wonderful world of nature and weather. How to you, my friend? How to you, Josh, the wonderful world of nature and weather. Wow. Monty is here. How to Monty Bio. And also to Austin Edwards as well. Does it 82 concurrent viewers. Big live stream. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Please smash that like button. Let YouTube know if you enjoyed the live stream. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. In around 10 minutes' time, we're going to start doing some screen capture. So I better make some progress through the live chat. Muncie is here. To Muncie. Shiram, all very complicated, Gav. I don't know. I'm not sure, Shiram. Shiram also saying, hello, Gavin. As far as autumn indicators go, all the autumn months equally important. Well, I like a dry October myself, but you'll remember Paul Bartlett always used to swear by a wet November. And then, you know, there's also like, you don't want a very hot September, so they're probably all as important as one another at the end of the day. Sure, they're probably all as important as one another. Tim, hello to you, my friend. Thank you so much for that gift earlier on. So what's up, Gavin? Thank you so much for being here, Tim. Steffi, well done at GavsWeatherVids on the MJO. In other words, the big circulation pattern that is sometimes strong enough to influence us and sometimes not. It's all about the waves. That's right. It's all about the waves. You've got to ride that wave, Steph. That's what I've been trying to do since 2012 on YouTube. And until very recently, not all that much success. But yeah, that's right, Seth. You've got to ride that wave, haven't you? Navigator is here. How to you, Navigator? Thank you so much for being on writing. Benjamin Dover, evening. Good evening to you, Benny. Chris Ailing, I sort of understand what Gavin said regarding the topic, but I got confused on topic. It is very involved. The MJO is very involved, which is why I tend to stay away from it, because it takes a lot of explaining. It's not 100% reliable indicator in any case, so that's the reason I've always, been a bit wary about discussing it and whatnot. But I've got a little bit of time to spare, so I gave you the explanation, and you can watch it back, and you might be able to, you might be able to, after watch it back a few times, to work out what the page at Wikipedia is saying. I could link to a page at Wikipedia, actually. I can do that in the description after the video ends, and I think that would be something quite interesting to do. I think that'd be something quite interesting to do. Okay, we're at 82 concurrent viewers. It's a massive live stream. Thank you so much, everybody, for making it great. Thank you so much. Right, Jake Hallison is here. Hi, Gav. When do you think that we'd have a colder than average month began? The GFS North's run was plunging us into a northerly wind at the end of the run. Maybe December. There's a few hints that we might get it colder right at the end of the year, but I have to wait and see. Jason is here. Jason Stevens, how to you, my friend. Shot McSwan. Hi, Gav. Any thoughts on the 3-month Met outlook? Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? They're not favouring an outrageously mild winter, which is a little bit different from the past few years. Like average to cool is being favoured, I think, in the probability. So yeah, it's interesting. I can say no more than that because I can't speak for other people's forecasts and whatnot, but it is noteworthy, definitely. My friend Austin saying at Sheerup, from my experience, September and November are most important, but I may be wrong. I like a dry October, but we don't get those very often. Juliet is here. Good evening to Juliet. Gray saying evening all. Good evening to Juliet. Steffi, anytime at Chris Ailing, it's on off nature complexity. It's off white at GavsWeatherVids doesn't refer to it in his forecast. Yeah, it's very, very complex. The MJO. Benjamin Dover, I think, is having a glass of wine. Lovely, you enjoy that. Danny, oh wow, we've got up to 94 concurrent, massive live stream. Thank you so much, everybody. Danny Spring is here. Hello to you. Hello to Danny Spring. Raza Ali, raining and windy. Yeah, it's wild out there. It's wild, isn't it? Right, okay, we're going to come down to the bottom of the live chat. Hello to all of you at the bottom of the live chat. Thank you so much. What do you think? Oh, SB Westby is here. SB Westby, 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 SB, 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 Westby, 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 SB, 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 Westby, Westby, Westby is here. Would be cool if we end up with a cold December while also reaching 40 degrees in the summer. Well, we didn't reach 40 degrees in summer 1995, but we did have a very hot summer, and we had a cold December. So you never know, SB Westby, you never know. Right, okay. Interesting. Right, okay. Thank you to the moderators. Thank you to the moderators. Right, okay. When I get to my live chat, when I get to Paulo 93, evening all. Interesting months coming up. Thank you so much to Paulo for being here. Right, okay. Ben is wondering what percentage of Bendy over is wondering what percentage of Gav watchers are coldest. I reckon about 80-20. I think it splits about 80-20 between those that want a cold winter and those that want a mild winter. Just my guess, but that'll be my guess. That's roughly the split. Right, okay. Oh, Paulo is mashing potatoes while listening to you. I love a bit of mash. Can't beat it. Danny Spring, I've not long finished sausage, chips and tin tomatoes. Lovely. All come with barbecue sauce. You're all making me very, very hungry. I've not had my tea yet. I'm going to have that after the live stream. So, all this chatting about food is making me very hungry. Tom Musler is here. Can't rule out a cold winter just because we have a mild autumn. Definitely not. You just don't know, do you? Right, okay. Paul James. Hi, Gav. Just in for work. Thank you so much to Paul James and to James098 for moderating on the live stream. Thank you so much to both of our moderators for being here on the live stream tonight. Right, okay. If I want to say thank you so much to the moderator, that'd be absolutely great. If you can do that. Gora is here. Sweden here too. Hello to you, my friend. Hello, my friend. Right, okay. Mikey Rawcliffe. Good evening, Gav and everyone. Hope you're all well. More wind and rain here. It's grim. It's been grim, hasn't it, Mikey? Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. Very short. We're going to do some screen capturing. Everybody, we'll do our 10 to 14 day live. I'm going to do my day job shortly. Right, okay. Devon Digger Daz. Hey Gav, can I go detecting tomorrow? I think you'll be alright. It's going to be a bit showery, maybe, but it's not going to be anywhere near as bad as it is today. So as long as you take a hat and whatnot, I think you'll be okay to do a little bit of metal detecting, my friend. It's certainly not going to be as bad as it is today. Austin went for a walk in the shops and Christmas products are in stock. Love the atmosphere. It's all getting very seasonable now, isn't it, Austin? It's getting very, very seasonable out there. So we're going to be releasing the first installment, episode 1 of the Christmas Countdown in around, what's the time? Half an hour. In around 30 minutes time we'll be doing that for you. And yeah, so we're getting seasonable. It's getting seasonable in the shops, and it's getting seasonable on GavsWeatherVids as well. Benjamin Dover, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. It certainly is, isn't it? Sean McSwan, please see the PV hasn't ramped up yet. No, it's not overly strong at the moment, is it? Danny Spring, people want northern blocking. What we'll probably get is northern and eastern blocking, giving us a southerly all winter. You wouldn't be surprised the way things have gone. Would you sail away? Is it how to you sail away? Thank you so much, my friend. Right, okay. Mark Knish, Gavin, I love watching the videos from you from 10 years ago, just to compare to see how much you've come on. I don't think you would have done licensing trade well. Definitely not. I would have been terrified about live streaming. I wouldn't have done it. You know, I wouldn't have had the confidence to be able to do it. Yeah, I've come a long way, but I've come a long way with all of you as well. So you've lifted me up. You know, you've raised me up, and we've been on the journey together, haven't we? Mikey, yeah, I lost my internet on Tuesday. I only come back on at 4 p.m. Oh, wow. You've had an outage then. You've had an outage, Mikey, from like the storms and that, I bet. Right, okay. SB, pub run fun. It will be. We're going to have some pub run fun on a Friday night, from Friday. Sean is here. To you, giving me a thumbs up. Hello to you, to Sean. Right, okay. So, Friday nights are the best. We shall see whether I can rise myself to the occasion this Friday night. I don't know. Right, I'm not going to be giddy. Sure, all very complicated. Gavin is in relation to your MJO explanation. Thank you so much, my friend. The Madden Junior oscillation is very, very complex scenario. Imagine how long it would take to talk about it in the vids and that. So that's why I tend to shy away from it a little bit. SB, what we call it, we can could end up with a cold December while also reaching 40 degrees in the summer. I've done that one, haven't I? Yes, it would be. Juliet, hi Gavin. I'm here trying to finish off some work at the same time too. Juliet, have you sorted out your kitchen? Juliet, I've been wondering about that. I've been worrying about it a little bit, actually. Juliet, have you got your cooker installed in your new kitchen yet? Let me know. Let me know, Juliet. I hope you're able to start, cooking and baking, frying to your heart's content. I hope you are. Right, okay. Michael Hill is here. To you. To Michael Hill. Thank you so much. If I've missed anybody out, I'm going down to the bottom right chat. I'm going to do screen capturing in a moment. If there's anybody out there, please just give me a thumbs up emoji, a waving emoji, some kind of hands emoji, and I shall give you a shout out. What do you think to my fleece, by the way? I've got my woolly on today. I've been very chilly here in the town, so I'm trying to keep the fire off. For now, but the temperature has dropped, hasn't it? The temperature's dropped, so I'm trying to, so yeah, I'm so sorry everybody, I'm off on a tangent, but that's why I'm in my woolly pulley. Bill, I don't know how to pronounce your second name, but Bill the fitness coach. Easterlies are coming soon in December. We shall see, my friend. Maybe we'll get like a December 95. Bill from Greece. Hi from Forecast Team in Greece. How to you, my friend? Thank you so much for being here from Greece. So you please give us a thumbs up on the live stream and make sure you subscribe to our channel as well. We love to see new names in the live chat. Thank you so much for being here. Jay, I've got a bit of a headache. I'm so sorry to hear that, my friend. This time last week, I was a little bit under the weather myself, so I know what it's like. Paul James, I see Gabby's on the magic water going. I'm being sensible. I'm being sensible, Gab. About to do the day job in a moment, Bill. Paul, I'm saving myself. Actually, I'm saving myself for Friday night. So I'm being sensible tonight, and then on Friday night I'm going to let it all hang out. How does that sound? Juliet, Gab, the kitchen saga. Oh, right, here we go. What's happened? The kitchen saga. The fitters are returning next Tuesday after my tantrum as there was no cooker or hob, and will fit a temporary oven, but have magically found the hob. Oh, right! Thank you so much for the sub to that subscriber. Oh, right, Juliet. So you've got your hob coming. You've got your hob coming, and they're going to give you a temporary cooker until your cooker arrives. It does sound a little bit of a saga. I've got to say, Juliet, you need to channel your Mrs. P. She won't put up with it. You need to channel your Mrs. P and tell them you're not having it. You're not gonna have it. And yeah. That's what Gaz says you need to do. Channel your Mrs. P and become outspoken with them. Well done, Juliet. Well done. I hope you get all resolved shortly. It does sound like things are getting a little bit better. Anyway, Alex Baker 2009, so how to you, Alex. TB, Giddy Gab to return on Friday. Yeah, we're back. He's back, everyone. Yeah, Giddy Gab will be back on Friday. Anne Smith, hello to you, Anne. Thank you so much to Anne Smith for being on live stream. Gora, 26. Because Winter was back in January the 6th to the 11th, 1987. I think in the UK too. In Sweden, it was that's like the coldest. There have been significant cold winters, but like 86, 87. But that was like the single coldest one-off spell. For a one-off spell, that was the coldest. Right, wait, hang on, hold your horses. Darth Vader has arrived! so much, Darth Vader. Changing to life. That's incredible. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Darth Vader. Kieran! Just a little something. Super chat from Kieran. Let's do that. Super chat. Super chat. Woo, 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 woo. Thank you so much, Kieran. Hope you stick your fingers in your ears. Just a little something. Get yourself some magic water out of Friday. Looking forward to the return of Giddy Gavs Friday Night Live Streams. He's back. He's going to be back this Friday. Right. Thank you so much, Kieran. Kieran for the super chat. Right, okay. We're ready to bring you some screen capturing now. I think it's nearly 20 to, let's probably watch down there. It's nearly 20 to 7. Straight up this live stream, we're going to be releasing episode 1 of the Christmas Countdown. It's going to be epic. It's going to be great. Christmas Countdown gets underway as soon as this live stream ends. So I better get on with the screen capturing, I think. And then we can get on with the Christmas Countdown. So I'm going to turn up a webcam this time. I'm not going to have a webcam on because I wouldn't, the thing what we do with this is that everything we would do in a 10 to 14 day, we do, video upload. We do, but we do it live. So it's no different to like a 10 to 14 day video upload, except the fact that I'm doing it with you live. So I wouldn't have a webcam on when I am doing a 10 to 14 day normally. So I'm going to turn the webcam off. There we go. It's gone. And the image is going as well. There we go. The image has gone too. We're going to start display capturing on this Wednesday night. So here we go. We're display capturing. Thank you so much, everybody. It's been a fantastic live stream so far. And we're going to do our 10 to 14 day for you right now. Jason Sebens with a thumbs up. If I've missed anybody out, then please give me a waving emoji. A thumbs up emoji, some kind of emoji, I'll give you a shout out. Mark Nichols is here as well. How to you? Hello to Mark Nichols. Right, okay. Chris Clifford. I've enjoyed my lamb shanks, mashed potatoes and peas while watching your videos at GavsWeatherVids. Sounds delicious. You're making me very, very, very hungry. All of you, because I've not had my tea yet. I've got to get it. I've got to get the tea after the live stream ends while you're watching the Christmas Countdown. So, you're making me very hungry. 93 on the ground, 93, 95 concurrent viewers. Thank you so much, everybody. Will we get this to 100 concurrent while we're screen capturing? I wonder. Right, I'm going to bring my 10 to 14 day now. Thank you so much, everybody. It's been an epic live stream. This is the 10 to 14 day. This is the 10 to 14 day. So, hang on. I'm going to enable my highlighter. Hang on. Right, okay, so we've got two hurricanes. We've got Hurricane Lisa just here, which is currently moving on to the coast of Belize, and will be moving inland across southern America, going from a hurricane to a tropical storm somewhere around Guatemala, out then into the southern part of Mexico, and then into the Gulf of Mexico, interestingly, as a tropical depression. By the weekend. Now that's interesting because that means that this system is still knocking around. It's still in business. Notice that at 7 a.m. on Friday, this goes post-tropical, just off the coast of Mexico. So it becomes a post-tropical depression, very briefly, off the coast of Mexico on Friday. By the time we get into the weekend, though, it's back up to a tropical depression. So that means it's beginning to reanimate, get more energy. And it's really interesting. That's going to go northwards, I would have thought, into the Gulf of Mexico. I wonder if that might develop, if Lisa might develop next week into another significant storm and or hurricane. So that's the first one that we've got, Hurricane Lisa, currently category 1. We've also got Hurricane Martin up here, giving maximum sustained winds of 75 miles per hour, so again category 1 hurricane. And Martin is going to remain as a Category 1 or possibly Category 2 hurricane over the next couple of days. Moving northwards, we'll go to a post-tropical hurricane sometime around Friday in the middle of the North Atlantic. And then by the time we get through to the weekend and the open up next week, it's somewhere between Scotland and Iceland. So next week, we as an area of low pressure might get the effects of Martin there. So all of a sudden, things got just a little bit more lively. Things got just a little bit more lively in the tropical Atlantic. Right, been loads of wind and rain sweeping across the country today. This is the current radar picture from the Weather Outlook. So this is a persistent band of rain here. Some very torrential rain mixing with that, and really strong gusty winds through the southwest of England into the Midlands, into East England. And then following on behind, we've got lots of heavy squally showers. These are banding together to give longer spells of rain as well. It's a wet old night out there, everyone. Wet and windy night. It's also a lot cooler as well. These are the latest temperature observations from XC Weather. And like Church Northern at just 12 degrees. We've got Nottingham at 11 degrees. We've got Bingley at 11 degrees as well. Spadham at 10 degrees. Gets even cooler further north. Abbeymoor at 7. Loch Lascarnock at 7. And Belfast at 11. Down in the south, it's a little bit milder. Bournemouth is at 14. Hertford's at 15. So ahead of that band of really heavy rain, it's a little bit milder. But even there, the temperature has dropped quite a bit compared to like a couple of days ago. It's proper autumn, everybody. It's proper autumn out there today. Luca with the snowflakes. We've hit 100 in Kirkby. Thank you so much, everybody, to get to his rising to 100 in Kirkby. It's been absolutely epic. And have I had a super chat? I think I might have done. Oh, Trish! Wow! Super chat! Woo! Thank you so much to Trish for your super chat. That's lovely. Yazine as well. Hello to Yazine. Edward Glinson. Hello to you, my friend. Hello to Edward. I think that's everybody shouted out, but I need to shout out. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to Trish for that amazing super chat. Thank you so much. Right, okay, so let's persevere. Now, central temperature has not updated so far for November. So just to confirm, we came out at 12.8 with the CT for October, which was over 2 degrees above average. We're waiting to get the first, provisional number in for November. I think we'll probably get that tomorrow. These are the GFS upper air temperature and precipitation ensembles for the next couple of weeks. We're at Wolverhampton again today. Sheerarm. Wolverhampton again today. Red light is the 30-year upper air temperature average for Wolverhampton. We're starting off a little bit below average at the moment into the weekend, but through the open of next week, the upper air temperatures lift up. It is going to become considerably milder through next week, and maybe even quite warm again. Hold on, everyone. I'm so sorry, everyone. It won't be a Gav live stream out of the car. Things will get warmer, maybe considerably so for a time next week. Possibly signs into the second half of November that the upper air temperatures begin to reduce a little bit. Also looks unsettled. Plenty of rain coming up over next week. Maybe a little bit drier for a few days there as the temperature, upper air temperature lifts up. Sometime in the second week of November, we might get a few days of dry weather under high pressure. And then the rain perhaps coming back later on. That is the 6Z ensemble. Let's see how far we get with the 12Z ensemble. And that's how the 12Z ensemble is looking. Again, same idea, really. Rather cool at the moment. Warming up next week. Probably a cool down as we move on through the third week of November. Notice this thick green light, the operational road, becoming quite cold in the extreme range. We will have a look at that in a moment. Touch anomaly! So sorry, buddy. Touch anomaly from the 2nd to the 10th of November going to be a little bit above average, not just UK, but through most parts of Europe as well. Another mild week to come. Precipitation anomalies from the 2nd to 10th of November. West of an average, especially so in west, a little bit drier than average, so further east. The latest info on that from earthnorthschool.net shows that we're bringing low pressure today. Atlantic looking very active. I suppose that's going to be Martin there. And then we've got lots of low pressure as well. That's the weather front. It's going to get a little bit stuck in the south tonight, bringing lots of rain tonight and tomorrow to the far southeastern corner. And we're in a proper westerly right now, looking very autumnal there. Right, okay, let's start bringing some chart data then. We'll have a look at the UK Met Euro run first. Well, we won't be able to bring you all the 12Z on this live stream, so that's going to be epic. The ECM will be the last thing we look at. We're finishing up data rotating around 3 minutes to 7. So we'll have a look at the ECM 12 then as the very last thing that we look at. If you enjoy this live stream, everyone, please do like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much, everybody. Drop a comment, let us know what you think about all of our videos. Don't forget to tell friends and family to subscribe as well. We are grinding to 15,000 subscribers. We're grinding to 15k. You know, Gav loves to grind. And there'll be plenty of that going on Friday night as well. But thank you so much, everybody. Getting us this far. We're gonna put around, I think we're gonna put around 60 subscribers now, 55, 60 subscribers to get ourselves to 14.7k. So if you could give us a sub, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much, everybody, getting us this far. Wow, 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 wow. Another super chat is in, I think, from Graham Doolan. Super chat. Woo, 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 woo. Thank you so much to Graham Doolan. Hi, Gav. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much, my friend. That's incredibly kind. Chris Clifford, what do you got for your tea at GavsWeatherVids? I don't know, but it's going to be something nice to live up to what you're all having, I think. I'll sort it out after I finish the live stream. Right, okay, Ben is as well, Ben NT. Hi to Ben NT, thank you so much to the lovely, lovely Ben NT for checking in. I think Ben has been having his tea. Right, okay. Okay, let's start doing the string. What am I talking about? Let's start doing the chart. Time's getting on. Wow. I'm gonna have this live stream wrapped at 7, so you can have a look at the episode 1 Christmas countdown. Right, so this is how you commit is looking at midday on Saturday. Low pressure is out to our west, coming in from off the Atlantic. Looks wet and windy. Turns very mild early next week. Winds swing into the southwest, but fundamentally staying unsettled up to the end of the UK Euro run. This midday on Wednesday. Looking mild, wet and windy. Icon looks like that again. Low pressure is in off the Atlantic over the next few days. Southwest winds, so it will be mild, but low pressure will bring bouts of rain. As far as we get to with Icon to midnight on Thursday, and we've got a push of very mild winds from the southwest, but looking really mild. Right, where are we going next? Let's go to GFS. We'll have a look at GFS midnight run. So GFS midnight run looked like that. Again, Atlantic dominant through next week. Low pressure coming in off the Atlantic, bringing bouts of rain, mild temperatures too. Winds pulling into the southwest to the south bow as we get to the weekend of the 12th, 13th of November. That begins to build up this ridge to our east a little bit. So there is a bit of warm air advection going on there. Someone mentioned WAA a moment ago in the live chat. A little bit of that is going on, although it doesn't produce a ridge over Scandinavia that could bring us cold weather. What happens though is that the ridge begins to collapse as we move to the very end of the GFS midnight run. We get another ridge building through North Atlantic, a mid-Atlantic ridge, and this trough starts dropping southwards. That starts to bring some cooler weather with it. GFS 6Z looked like that. Again, low pressure coming in off the Atlantic over weekend and into the upper half of next week, bringing plenty of wet and windy weather with it. Bouts of rain, mild air coming up from the southwest bow. Again, a little bit of warm air advection going on there around Friday 11th. See, somebody's shooting up into the where are we? Somebody is shooting up into the Arctic there around 11th, 12th of November. It's producing this ridge to east-northeast, but again, that doesn't bring us any sort of easterly flow, and we just keep the Atlantic coming, really. Albeit we start turning a bit cooler from the northwest right at the very end of the run, gets us to the 18th of November. Let's have a look at GFS 12Z. Again, it's mild, wet and windy at the end of week into the weekend as well. Winds are coming in from a southerly southwesterly direction, so all looking very mild and whatnot. Now again, we are bringing up this warm air advection at the end of next week. That's Friday 11th, and that is inflating this ridge, almost like pumping over a tyre. It's inflating a ridge over Scandinavia, and this time, unlike the other two, we do actually start getting wind into the east. So that's how it begins to go colder. Remember on the ensemble graph, we saw that GFS operational run was going colder at the end. That's how it happens with high pressure forming over Scandinavia, bringing in an easterly wind. It's not desperately cold easterly, but it'll certainly have a proper old chill to it. And then what happens right at the very end? So maybe it's a little bit of hype rises towards Greenland right at the very end. Oh, starting to get, starting to get a little bit interesting there. Maybe. What do you think about that, everyone? Starting to get a little bit interesting there, maybe. I wonder, Trish. Ooh, yeah, I wonder. Oh, another bot. Okay, thank you for dealing with that, James098. Yeah, starting to get a little bit interesting there. That is a proper Scandi, isn't it? Proper Scandi, proper Easterly there. As a result of that warm air advection. So let's have a quick look at the upper air temperatures, shall we? Okay, so that's how the upper air temperatures look around the 12th of November. And yeah, we did bring a little puzzle of colder air in from the east. Might even be a few wintry showers into the far south and southeast corner there. Nothing dramatic, but it will certainly be a big change on the warm weather we had so far this autumn. So let's see. Let's wait and see where this warm air advection is going. Right, okay. This is our GGM. Looks like this. Again, with low pressure dominating from off the Atlantic through the early part of next week. Plenty of wet and windy weather coming in on those west-southwesterly winds. And let's have a look at day 10. Absolutely no sign of a Scandi there. No sign of the Scandi from a GM. We're still under those very mild southerly southwesterly winds by day 10. This is the ECM 12, so we won't look at that yet. We will look at it before we go, though. Let's have a look at the midnight ECM run. Again, wet and windy over weekend into next week, and then high pressure building to our south and east, pulling up this very mild, if not warm, push of southerly winds at day 10. You'll see how the ECM midday run, I should say, is looking at the end of the live stream before we wrap things up. Right, this is today's forecast based on that ECM run from Timeout.com. Plenty of wet wind weather at the moment. Notice the rain gets stuck across the southeast corner. In the south-southeast, the rain gets stuck tonight and well into tomorrow. It takes till more the end to try to get that out of the way. Then into sunshine and showers, really, with showers merging into longer spells of rain. Friday's a drier day, but then more rain coming off the Atlantic into Saturday. Saturday could be quite a cold, wet day. And that really peps up Saturday into Sunday, actually, that wet weather across much of the south and southeast. Turns very, very wet there. Beyond that, we go into like a showery scenario up towards day 10. And then things go drier as that ridge of high pressure builds to our south-southeast and turns wind into the south. These are the options on the table within the ECM ensembles today for day 10. Gets us to the 12th of November. 15 members of the ECM ensembles keeping control and the operation run with high pressure over to southeast country, drawing up that very mild air from the south, mild and dry. 12 with high pressure to the east, low pressure to the west, mainly dry and very mild with that winds coming up from the south. 10 with high pressure over to the east of the country. That could be reasonably dry and a little bit on the cooler side, perhaps with a bit more of a continental flow. 7 with high pressure just to our south-southeast. Winds going up very mild southwesterly direction with that. And then another 7 have high pressure over and slightly to the east of the country, mainly dry. And mild winds are coming up from a southerly direction with that one. In 2 weeks' time, these are the options that we've got. Gets us to the 17th of November. 12 members of the ECM ensembles with high pressure just to our east. Around that, we're bringing winds from a southeasterly direction. That could be a little bit colder, mostly dry. It could be a little bit colder with the air coming in from off the continent. 9 with high pressure over top of the country. That could be frost and fog, groups and tea-sun. Main dry again. 8 with high pressure up towards Scandinavia. Low pressure out in the Atlantic. Again, probably a little bit continental with the flow. So it could be a bit on the chilly side. 8 with low pressure to the north, high pressure to the south. That's going to be the milder option. 7 with low pressure right over top of the country. That can be very unsettled. And another 7 with high pressure just to our southwest. And that's bringing in a mild southwesterly flow. So a lot of options, and most of them are around where that area of high pressure is sitting. There's V2 finally. These are 500 millibar high tolerance breaking down to week periods. The first week period will take us from the 2nd to the 8th of November. The coming week will have low pressure in off the Atlantic, so it will be a very unsettled week, but at least it will be mild. Week 2 will be the 9th to the 15th of November with high pressure to the east, low pressure to the west. That's going to be drier, and again, very mild. Might get a little bit of warm air adventure though. Those southerlies go far enough north. Does that do anything into week 3? So week 3, 16th, 22nd of November, possibly building up a ridge over Scandinavia. Low pressure is just out to our west, so battles going on here, and could that start to get wind into slightly cooler southeasterly. Week 4 is going to be the 23rd, 29th of November. Then the high pressure goes north. Hence a proper blocking there, probably a trough of low pressure across West Europe, and there could be a dip in the jet stream as well. So could that be hinting, well, it's certainly hinting at northern blocking. Not sure it's in a position to bring us any particularly cold weather up to that point, but could that be setting up something colder for December? Dum dum dum! Finally, before we go, we're at the end of the live stream now. It's been absolutely epic. Thank you so much, everybody, for making this an incredible live stream. In around 3 minutes, we're going to bring you episode 1 of the Christmas Countdown. I just want to show you the opening salvo from the CFS for December. This is today's 700 millibar high tolerance with high pressure ridging up from the south to the north. Anticyclonic, mainly dry. December is predicted there. Temperature anomalies are above average. A mild month is forecast. No signal for rainfall, but you would expect a drier than average month. Thank you so much, everybody. That's the end of the stream capturing. Let's just show you the ECM. Finally, ECM 12Z. Let's have a look at that. Here we go. So, yes, wet and windy over week 10 into next week. Then beyond that, high pressure starting to build up from the south. And the ECM also getting very close to building a Scandinavian high. Not quite a Scandi, but probably enough to start bringing some cooler air from up the continent by day 10. That's the 12th of November. It's not desperately cold on the continent. It's not desperately cold on the continent. But, you know, it is actually very mild across Western Europe, but over to our east, I reckon on the surface, it would be a little bit cooler. Have a look at 2 metre temperatures. That's how they haven't updated yet. Right, well, we'll forget about that. I reckon that South Beach will be starting to get cooler. Right, so that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the live stream. Thank you so much. It's been absolutely fantastic. It's been great. We've been over 107, over 100, we're at 107. We've been over 100 concurrent viewers for around 20 minutes, so it's been an epic live stream. Thank you so much. Let's just turn off the display capture, put the image back up, webcam come back up as well. Hello, thank you so much, everybody, made this incredible live stream. It's been amazing. Please smash the like button before you check out. And thank you so much, everybody, doing that. Thank you so much to our moderators for moderating the live stream. That'd be absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much to James and to Paul for moderating. Amazing. Joe Weather, hello to you, my friend. We're wrapping it up now. But thank you so much for checking in. Hi, Gavin. Bar's a bit late arriving tonight, lol. Don't worry about it, my friend. Thank you so much anyway. Chris Clifford. Ooh. Very interesting data, wasn't it? Very interesting. Darth Vader, Trish, a couple of weeks ago, someone did suggest maybe some high pressure around the end of October, but they keep pushing it later and later. Let's see where things are going. Debbie the Chicken Crazy, brilliant live stream as well, Gav. Thanks, and thanks to Monday. Thank you so much to Debbie. Ben Enty, cold at the end of November. Maybe, Ben. I know you're favouring it, aren't you? Go cold at the end of the month, so let's wait and see what happens. Steffi, thank you, Gavin, and moderator, thank you so much, Steph. James 098, thanks everyone for joining Epic Stream. As always, can't wait for Friday night. Thank you so much. My pleasure, Gavin, Paul James. Thank you so much, Paul. Right, okay, that's the end of the live stream. It's been great, it's been epic. We will be live streaming again on Friday. Friday night live streams are back after 10 o'clock. Live streaming the GFS pub run, aka the GFS 6Z, 18Z. I don't know what I'm saying, really. So, I'm very hungry. I need my tea. So, so that's live stream coming up on Friday at 10 PM. And we'll have a laugh. That'll be a bit of a laugh. and we'll let it all hang out, shall we? I don't know. But if you hang around my channel, just hang around, hang in there. In around 1 minute after I stop this live stream, you'll be able to see episode 1 of the Christmas Countdown. So the first installment of this year's Christmas Countdown is coming up straight after this live stream. You stay safe and stay well until we see you again on Friday. Thank you so much for making this an epic live stream. And yeah, it's been great. Tomorrow we've got a 6 AM upload, the European Outlook, and a 10 to 14 dayer too. So lots and lots to come tomorrow. Have a great rest of your Wednesday evening. Enjoy Christmas Countdown. And Chris Trevor, like GavsWeatherVids, I'm looking forward to Friday night. I'll have some magic water, definitely. You enjoy it, my friend. Yeah, so hang around. In around 1 minute, you're going to be able to see Christmas Countdown. You enjoy that Christmas Countdown, I hope. And you know, we'll see you live on Friday. Stay safe, stay well, and we'll see you soon. Have a great rest of your Wednesday evening, and bye for now.